everybody! So I finally have a Little Mermaid fairy tale retelling for you. It's another Kindle Unlimited story that I got, and it's Above the Sea by Laura Burton. And now this is the 5th one in the series, and normally you can read a fairy tale, who cares, they're on their own. And this one you can read that way, but it does kind of mention other books that are also part of Kindle Unlimited, so you can start at the beginning if you want to. I'm actually contemplating it, whereas I skipped the book before this because it's the Snow Queen, and I thought that was Frozen. And on the surface, I like it, but I'm a big Merida fan, and so it kind of ticks me off when I look for Merida and they go, "Oh, did you mean you want 500 Elsa dolls instead?" So I skipped that, but it's not Frozen. It is actually the, Snow White's evil stepmother. So I will be going back and checking those out. But this one is, yay, I finally found a Little Mermaid. And it's a lot more romance than some of the other retellings I've been reading, but it kind of makes sense. Little Mermaid was, was before this whole women can really do whatever the heck they want. That's starting to be the, fit with Disney now as they progress. So, it kind of fits the, version that we know, but not quite. And, well, okay, a lot, not quite. This definitely has some more grown-up moments in it. Let's see, Lexa, or normally Ariel, is a little frisky once she gets her legs. And she ain't interested in Prince Eric, who is Aaron in this case. We start off with Lexa is on an island taking care of a stranded pirate, Captain Hook. And apparently she's been at this for a while because she's already in love with him from page 1, but she didn't just meet him. Apparently she's been taking care of him for, several weeks, maybe a couple of months since she saved him from drowning. And, apparently scales of a mermaid are very powerful healing, so it's like, yeah, you were gonna die if I tried to swim you to an actual place that I couldn't really get to, so I've been taking care of you, because apparently she has a necklace that can temporarily give her legs before she has to go to Ursula. So she's tending him when, lo and behold, her, faithful companions tell her, "Hey, Daddy's been kidnapped. Go save, Poseidon, who is her father," which, we all knew who King Triton was, representing in The Little Mermaid. They're just open about it this time. So, don't believe him, leaves Captain Hook, leaves him stranded and thinking that, well, he feels like, oh, crap, I found out she's a mermaid. She's never going to see me again because mermaids and pirates hate each other. No, she just can kind of mind communicate with animals, so he missed out on that conversation. So he leaves the island to go try to find her and tell her that he's in love with her anyway. She's off on a quest to save her father, and, figures, he's done with me, whatever, but I'll see him again once just to explain. And she ends up going to Neri, who is Ursula, for a spell to make her legs permanent so that she can go on land to find her father after everything. And, of course, Neri is still evil because she's still Ursula, and there is quite a catch to this. She's not even as nice as she is in the cartoon that we're all familiar with. She just straight up tries to off our, Ariel from the get-go. But, because apparently there has been a war between the King of the Shore and the King of the Sea for as long as this whole thing has been going on. And Daddy is a frickin' hypocrite, because apparently Ariel has a half-sister, because after Mommy died, Daddy went and hooked up with a human. So he can't say crap about her having a crush on a man. Though maybe because the man this time is a pirate instead of a prince, but, you know, he's still a filthy hypocrite and she called him on it, so she's very upset that he's, been kidnapped after they had a huge fight. And so they're all, she ends up going looking for help at the kingdom and making a pact with the king of the shore that, she will marry his son, and there's kind of a binding way more than a paper signed treaty that we're not fighting anymore. Now we're all on the same side because we're family. Except for she doesn't want to marry the prince. She wants to marry Captain Hook, and he's all for it. And it's like, well, okay, we can fool around once before you marry him. That might be a betrayal because, hey, but whatever. We're in love, we're going to do it once. And they definitely keep trying. But, everything leads them to, the person that kidnapped her father might be Peter Pan. We gotta go to Neverland and fight those pirates. And it's very fun. It just kind of turns everything on its head. Like, we don't know who's good, who's bad. Because, normally Captain Hook is evil. In this case, he's the good guy. So, this is a very new take on all the fairy tales. And there's even little mentions of, Snow White in here. So I'm definitely curious and going to go back because, we know Snow White gets along with the animals, but apparently she can talk to them. And she's the one that saved Sebastian from getting eaten. So, okay, we'll like her. So I kind of want to know the story on that one. And it's a 6-part series. So I know Snow White and her mom are in there. And of course we've got Peter Pan now and Ariel. And it seems like the next one is going to be Cinderella. So it's a very interesting series. So if you want, I wouldn't even call this a retelling. It's just straight up taking elements from known stories and turning them on their heads and making them completely new. It's not just we changed some names and some descriptions a little bit. So we made her a brunette instead of a redhead, which seems a kind of a shame, but hey, we'll let them do what they want to do. I will forgive them since this story was very, I never knew what the heck was going to happen despite apparently wearing out several VHS copies before, DVD was a thing. So I know My Little Mermaid. I still didn't know what was going on here. I did not expect any of that. So if you love The Little Mermaid, you love, all these different childhood fairy tales that I have a feeling are going to be a bit more adult given how she couldn't wait to wrap her legs around him on several occasions. I would definitely recommend checking out this series and maybe not doing what I did and start at the beginning so we can really see the progression, but I hope you enjoy it and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Happy reading!